You're working 40 hours a week. We're studying for finals. And Instagram's convinced you also want to train for a triathlon. Where's the time? You gotta sleep at some point. Well, as someone who's balanced a full-time career while going to school and maintaining a fitness routine, I have 30 practical tips for you to stay consistent on your fitness journey and so you actually enjoy it. Even if your schedule is jam-packed. I've broken down these 30 things into 5 different sections, from how to structure your routines, tools and tech, to sneaky little hacks. Number 1, structuring your routine. These are the not sexy things. These are the laying the foundations of your routines and habits that will truly adjust your lifestyle and have the foundation to implement the fun little hacks we have later on. Number 1, schedule your workouts like meetings. Treat workouts as non-negotiable appointments. Put them in your calendar at the start of the week. Bonus, book workout class or book with a friend to keep you accountable. 2, pick your workout windows. Look in your schedule and find what will work best. Morning, lunch, after work, and make sure it works for you. I recently did this with my sleep routine. I wasn't able to get everything in my life and I was overcommitting. So over a few days, I examined my schedule and asked myself, where was there missing time? And for me, that was 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. I'd like to get home, have dinner, watch TV 9 p.m., watch a good show, and then what happens 10 p.m. till midnight? Doom scrolling. I'm not relaxing. I'm not being productive. I'm not being social. I'm doing nothing of substance. I even have my 1 hour of scroll fun time. It's just a waste. And I realized I will never be productive in that time. My only option is sleep. So what did I do? Wake up early, work out early, which forced me to go to bed earlier. Number 3, start small, build big. If you're slammed, decide on frequency or duration. Maybe you can only do 10 minutes every day, start there. Or maybe you can only do 1 to 2 long sessions a week. Just start with that for a month. Small little gym sessions a week or 1 to 2 big ones. 4, stack it with existing habits. You might have heard James Clear's concept of habit stacking. Pair workouts with something you already do daily, whether it be at the same time or right after each other. So for example, you have your coffee, you go to work out, or maybe take your coffee out on a walk. For me, I have my cup of coffee in the morning, that's my signal. After the coffee, go to workout. 5, prioritize compound or multi-benefit workouts. If time crunch, choose workouts that give the most return. Stick to compound lifts like squats, deadlifts, barbell rows, and press, which engage the most muscles versus something like a bicep curl that just engages your bicep. Something like a squat is going to engage your quads, back, glutes, multiple different muscles, so more bang for your buck. 6, plan weekly, adjust daily. Because guess what? Life happens. If you miss a workout, shift. Lots of people get discouraged because you make a plan that is rigid. So when life happens, you feel like a failure because you can't do it 100%. And then because you feel like failure, you fall off. Instead, have a plan that allows flexibility, like having a backup plan. Say you have a specific workout program at the gym that you do 3 times a week. Also have an option of a 10-minute at-home workout you can swap in at any time for life gets busy. So you can still complete it 100% your 3 sessions. It just might not be 3 sessions specifically at the gym like you'd originally planned. 7, cycle workouts with your schedule. Account for busy weeks in the month ahead and plan your deload or lighter workouts for then. Final season, work projects dues, schedule deloads for that. Saying like syllabus week, which you know you're not doing much work, go heavy. That's the time to go for the PR. Yeah, just look up in the distance. 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month in your work schedule and plan for time off. Because guess what? You're going to take the time off because work's going to be the priority. Finals is going to be the priority. Don't set yourself up for failure. Plan lighter workouts or a deload week. Section number 2, time-saving hacks. These are little ways to implement workouts easily throughout that routine and structure we talked about previously. Number 1, workout snacks. 1 to 5 minutes of movement or just little micro workouts count. 1 to 2 minutes throughout a day add up. Or do a quick little mini workout. A quick core section, you could do a mini run, a few yoga poses, or just take a break from your desk and do a couple squats. You do that a couple times a day, it's gonna add up. 2, active commutes. If possible, walk, bike, or run to work or school if possible. Even, I hate that I'm saying this, park as far away as possible. I hated that my mother did this. And now I'm recommending on the internet, so you're welcome, Marjorie. 3, turn waiting time into movement. walk during calls, do calf raises while brushing your teeth. I'm gonna be honest, these sound great in theory. I don't do them. Like I've heard that one 1,000 times, like do calf raises as you brush your teeth. I'm like, no, I'm half asleep. It's not happening. But what I will do is take my phone on a Zoom call and go out on a walk and do it. Or just when I'm calling friends and family, do it while I'm cruising the seawall. So remember with all these things, you don't have to implement them all. It's the one that sounds good. If you're like, yeah, a couple calf raises while brushing my teeth sounds good, great. If you're like, that sounds miserable, don't do it. 4, keep things handy. Store resistance bands, a mat or dumbbells near your desk or in your car for quick sessions. I sometimes do this. I'll have a yoga mat beside my desk. And so every once in a while when things are stiff, it allows me to do it. If I don't see it there, if it's buried away in a closet, I'm not gonna do the effort to take it out. You just have to make things as easy as possible because we're all toddlers. 5, choose on-demand workouts. Have a 10-minute emergency workout playlist on YouTube or an app for no excuse days when you have no brain capacity to think of something. It's great to have a plan to follow, but sometimes you can't do that plan. So have a break class in case of emergency. So yeah, go on YouTube, make a playlist, throw in a bunch of workouts that you know, just like, oh, life's easier. Oh, what am I gonna do? Just throw one on. You got it. Part 3, mental and motivational tips. Now that you have some ways to fit it in, how'd you get over the hardest part, just the mental hurdle sometimes of getting to the gym or working out? 1, redefine success. A 10-minute workout on a busy day is still a win. No more this all or nothing mindset. We're all guilty of it. If like you don't have this 60-minute workout or whatever, it doesn't count. 10 minutes counts and it adds up over time. So I think redefining, like we said, that a workout just might be 10 minutes at home is still a workout and success. So having your programs allow you to be successful even without going to the gym 60 minutes every day, because that's very unrealistic. And most of us aren't professional athletes, so we don't need to. 2, attach your fitness to your why. Now, I'm not against aesthetic goals if it's something you really want. I just find personally for me, they're never motivating enough to actually be consistent. Like at the end of the day, having a 6-pack doesn't really matter. So if that's my complete motivation to get to the gym, like I'm like, I'll put that off tomorrow. Like it's not going to affect our life unless we're trying to be the next Miss Olympia or something. But what will be motivating is having more energy for work, more stress relief, a better sleep. Even if like you can tie how being fitter allows you to do your passion more, like have more energy for it, or just like you have more energy to stay up dancing all night. Just find an attachment to your why of working out will just allow you to be a lot more motivated and seen as something versus just aesthetic goal. Unless your aesthetic goal is to be the next Miss Olympia, and then that's motivation. That's part of your why. 3, plan fun. Make some workouts you enjoy. Dance, hike, sports. So it's not always a chore. This is probably the biggest reason. If I've done anything in my fitness journey, it's just be consistent over a decade for a long time. And it's because I do workouts that I enjoy. Occasionally I gotta do stuff that I don't really like squat, okay? I gotta do it. But I do a lot of things that keep me active that I enjoy, from playing tennis, swimming, walks, running. Just find ways to keep it fun, and then it's not hard. 4, reward consistency, not perfection. You all know I love a 30-day streak. And here's kind of why. Then the reward is the consistency, not the outcome. And you don't have to be 100% with this, but sometimes even if you follow a plan 100%, you can't guarantee your results. But something about just the goal, be the consistency, and checking off 30 days of something is so satisfying at the end. And then whatever outcome happens is like a bonus cherry on top. Now, also another thing I like about doing things like 30-day challenges, streaks, is say you want to walk every weekday. So that's 5 walks a week. Start for the first month and get as many as you can. You might only do 14 of the 20. So what's your goal for the next month? 15 of the 20. So start what you can do and add on, and have just consistently showing up be the goal. 5, community accountability. Join a class, run club, or text a friend to do your workout with you. There was a reason so many of us who played sports never missed a practice, because you can't let the team down. Suddenly when you're on your own, you can let yourself down. That's not as hard. Which is just reality. So find a way that you can have that team atmosphere, whether it be working out with friends, showing up for a run club, or just scheduling a 6 a.m. berries. Because then Chloe will judge you if you don't show up. She won't, but 6, use micro milestones. Plan a little reward for consistently showing up a few times instead of just waiting for the very end. Say, if I do my workout plan 100% this week, I get to go get that special coffee at the end of the week. Or if I consistently do my running plan for a month, buy a new sports bra. Whatever it is. Hopefully just don't financially ruin yourself with sweet treats, because sweet treat culture is a thing that I fall very victim to. But does it work to keep me accountable? Yeah, sweet treats allow for accountability. And this isn't a finance YouTube. This is a fitness YouTube. So David Hermosi or whatever, all the Graham, Steph, all those. Go to your side of the internet. Here, Sweet Treat Culture is encouraged for health and wellness. Because what's the point of money if you're not healthy? Take that, Graham. Over here on fitness YouTube, financial YouTube. As they all drive Lamborghinis and I don't have a car. So, who's laughing? Come a fighting fitness first finance YouTube 2027 showdown. Okay, anyways, I'm getting off track. Back to the video. Part 4, practical tools and tips. 1, fitness apps with short workouts. There's so many great fitness apps out there, and then a lot of them allow you the ability to do 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute workouts. So find one you enjoy that you know has a backup one. Or sometimes it's just as simple as having the workout app allows you to just not waste money in the morning of like, oh, what am I doing to this? Like I've been using Runa. I really enjoy it because like every day I wake up, I'm like, oh, this is what I gotta do. Just go out and do it. Instead of, I can definitely program my own workouts and I'm capable of that, but I find I just waste so much time versus like it's structured out and I'm like, oh, just go and do it. 2, track activity passively. Use a smartwatch to gamify movement. Yes, activity trackers can turn toxic. You can become obsessed with them. So you have to be self-aware. If you're someone who becomes obsessed with numbers, I would say avoid them at all costs. But if you're someone like me who just needs to gamify everything, they're great. I find I just turn myself into a Tamagotchi because 90s kids things. And I'm just trying to keep myself alive and I find it fun. And just realize if you're pacing while you're brushing your teeth to get your steps in at the end of the day, let's stop that. But if you just find it a game, fun little hit of dopamine at the end of the day, they're a great way to track your movement. 3, podcasts and audiobooks specifically for cardio. I have a couple podcasts I love, and I won't lie, they're of no substance. They're just talking pop culture things, and that's my treat. Every day going to run or go for a walk, I get to listen to that podcast. So bribe yourself that you have like a little audiobook, a podcast, something like that you get to do on your run, and it's just your motivation to get out there because it's you only get it while you listen there. So that's more of a motivation tool to use. 4, standing desks and walking pads. Low intensity movement throughout the day can be a great way to just break up a very sedentary life. And the reality is some people may have a very sedentary life and you listening might be completely strapped. You're up in the morning with kids, you're doing 2 jobs, your entire job is at the desk, you have a 2-hour commute home. Like you have no time to just not be sitting and not working out. And this is when a walking pad could just be a great alternative if your office allows it. So it is just something, if you're just like, I sit at a desk and drive all day, there's no way for me to walk, a walking pad can be a great alternative. Or if you can't do a walking pad, a standing desk, and at least you're already standing, hopefully with some good posture, and it just encourages you to get up and move and maybe throw in some of those workout snacks. Before I go into some sneaky hacks I got for you guys, I also want to just have a little one caveat of my credentials, because some of you right now might be sitting there and be like, oh yeah, this YouTuber is telling me, mom of 5, student going for their PhD, doing 2 jobs, like, oh, this is real sweet that you're giving me this advice. I just want to show my credentials a little bit as a not completely out of touch YouTuber who's not a YouTuber, but did the shit. First, I was a college player while working my way through college. Then after basketball ended, I was in school bartending on the weekends. After that ended, I was a full-time job while bartending on weekends, training to be a national level bodybuilder. After that, I maintained 2 jobs while starting this YouTube channel at the same time. So I balanced 3 things at once, all while having a through line of different fitness eras, from athlete, bodybuilder, to just general health and wellness. So these are things I've done in the past. I just want to give some credentials. It's like, I've worked, I've been a student. I know I'm a YouTuber now, but like, I see you, I've done the grind. I know this. I'm not trying to be like, oh, look how relatable I am. See, I just wanted to premise sometimes things like this are rich. Like, oh yeah, workout snack. I'm in 8 meetings, Keltie. I'm like, I know these are not meant to be like perfect. These are just little ideas you can implement. So implement one. Do not follow this 100%. These are just some ideas that you're like, oh, I could do that one. Will I calf raise while brushing my teeth? Absolutely not. Am I gonna stretch in the middle of my work when I have to wear a pencil skirt and heels? No. So I get a couple of these you can laugh at. That's fine. We can laugh at some of these because some are crazy, but they're just ideas. Take them as you wish. And if you do them all, you're a psychopath and better than us all, because I'll be honest, I don't do all these. Nor did I when I had 2 full-time jobs. Let's finish off with some sneaky hacks that you can implement to just get some extra movement in your day or stay accountable to whatever program you have. 1, the 1 minute rule. I've said this time and time again, but it's my favorite. When I don't have motivation to get to the gym, I just tell myself I just have to go to the gym and stretch for 1 minute. And once I start stretching for a minute, I stretch for 2. That turns into 5, and then I'm warmed up, so I go and do some weights. And even though I know I'm lying to myself, it always works. 2, lay out your workout clothes as a cue. I've heard some people are intense and sleep in their workout clothes. Couldn't be me, because there's no way I'm wearing a tight sports bra for more than the hour I have to. But for me, I will just put my workout clothes in my sink. So I see them and just put them on as soon as I get up. Warning, a few times I've been half asleep and just turn the sink on and then wet clothes. But they dry fast. Now, along with leaving your clothes out, you can kind of do this for anything. I find you can go 2 ways in this. A little bonus hack is you can just leave stuff out like this, but that can be easily a slippery slope because you can't leave out 50 things. You just got to leave out 1 as a reminder. Or make it enjoyable and easy AF. For example, my supplements. I always have a cold water bottle in the fridge at any time, so it's just no friction when I'm busy. And also the water's cold, so it's gonna taste even better. So what do I do every day? Boom, grab that ice chilled water bottle out of my fridge that past Keltie set up for me at night while I was brushing my teeth or whatever. This bad boy's ready to go. It's missing 1 thing. Fun little history lesson of Keltie. Probably the first healthy habit I ever started was the night before. While I'm getting ready making dinner, I fill a water bottle and I put it beside my coffee machine. So when Keltie wakes up in the morning while the coffee's brewing, I just chug this. And that was like the first little healthy thing I did that just became like a default in my routine. I just do it every night before bed while I'm brushing my teeth, getting ready, making dinner, fill a water bottle, and it's ready to go. Now, this was back in the days that we were anti-salt. Back in those days, yeah, I did drink a lot of water, but I've suffered from crazy cramps. In the middle of the night, calf cramps, in my runs, stitches. I always had it, and it was because I deemed sodium as awful. It just bloated you, and I was in the bodybuilding world, so I was trying to get shredded as possible, so I feared salt so much. And then once I left the bodybuilding world, and now it is different, it is more educated, but really start focusing once again back on performance and fueling my body like I did when I was a basketball player and in college, back when I was like an athlete and basketball player, and I started incorporating electrolytes, and it changed everything. It is my favorite healthy habit. See, this is not a hard one because it tastes delicious. Cold drink, grapefruit, oh. And let's see if any of you have been paying attention. You got 5 seconds to answer. If you're watching this with someone, why is this my favorite electrolyte? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, because of the science-based ratio of 1,000 milligrams sodium, 200 milligrams potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. It's trusted by players in the NFL, NHL, NBA. I will say my fiance, I gotta say it online for the first time. He's a pro hockey player. What do they drink? Element. Specifically, if you are working out over an hour a day, you're gonna be sweating out. If you've ever tasted your sweat, which we all have, it's salty because you sweat out electrolytes. And if you're just drinking more water and more water, you can actually overconsume water and underconsume electrolytes, which creates an electrolyte imbalance. And that's why it's so important in hot climates when you're working out, especially a lot of you on this channel are working out for at least an hour a day or hope to, consider supplementing with electrolyte. And of course, I'm not gonna talk about my favorite electrolyte and not hook you guys up with a code. If you go to drinkelement.com/Keltie, you will get one of their bestseller packs, which is a great way to try their most popular flavors like raspberry, citrus, orange with your purchase. Once again, that's drinkelement.com/Keltie. Thank you, Element, for sponsoring this video and my Healthy Habits morning routine because it is the best healthy habit. It's easy. Have fun with your boring water. Sorry, that was really aggressive. Tastes good, better performance. It's that easy sometimes. 3, Sunday setup. If you have a typical work schedule or school schedule, lay out your workout gear, prep some snacks, schedule workout sessions every Sunday night so you're set up for the week. Personally, I do this on Thursdays. I used to always save my laundry and all that for the weekends. And then I just found like I was never having time off. Like I was just always working or doing chores. And so unfortunately my Thursdays suck now because I work out in the morning, work all day, and then come home and do my laundry, clean the house, do my groceries, all that. But then it's just done. And then for the weekend, I don't have any laundry to worry about. So it's not for everyone, but that's what I currently do. And I hate Thursdays, but my God, Friday when I got no chores, it's just like, oh, weekend's here. Speaking of weekends, 4, stack social plans. I love going out for dinner and coffee with friends. It's one of my favorite things. Going out dancing, absolutely love. But at the same time, me and my friends had an aha moment. They're like, that's the only way we can hang out. And then we also are trying to do our fitness life. Why don't we do our fitness lives together? So we go on walks together, we book workout classes together, even just coffee we take for a nice little stroll. Do a yoga class, do Pilates, join a sports team together, sometimes go play tennis. So just reframe your mind that you can be social and active at the same time, and not all social activities have to just be going out for dinner. And I hate to be this person, but number 5, replace I don't have time with it's not a priority. This is one of those like tough loves for yourself. When it's been multiple weeks in a row and I'm not accomplishing something I want to accomplish, I do try and step back and ask myself, and it hurts. I say, do I actually not have the time, or is this not a priority? And one of two things. If it's something that should be a priority, then I need to reframe other things in my life and just where this stacks up and how can I fit it in, and maybe loosen up some things and let go of some other things to make this more of a priority. Or I have to just admit to myself, this isn't a priority right now. And yeah, and sometimes it is, like whether it be maybe you wanted to learn to do the splits. I've had that many of times in my life and I'm like, oh, I really want to do it. And it's always in the workout, but I shift it over and I shift it over and I shift it over. And then one day I just had to accept it's not a priority. It'd be really cool to do the splits. And yeah, I should work on stretching and mobility and flexibility. But at the end of the day, learning to do the splits isn't going to benefit me in any way in my life or my goals. So I just had to say, this isn't a priority. Maybe one day, but push it aside and let room for things that are more important. And right there are just my 30 little ways of sneaking in fitness, staying motivated when you got a full-time job, when you're a student. Back to fall, back to school is such a fun time to like redo our routines. So maybe it's just, that's all it is. You're already dialed in, you got a lot of stuff, but it's just a little way to remind yourself to refresh in some things. And so I hope this helped. And one of my favorite things about my channel is the comment section. It's always people with reviews, recommendations, and their own hacks. So if you have any like sneaky little 1-minute hacks that you find just save you so much time, allow you to get movement, stay accountable to your workouts, pop them down in the comments. And if you want some extra, check out the comment section down below. And I just say good luck with back to school, my university students, college students, high school students, and good luck to us that are in full-time job mode, because for whatever reason, there's still just that back to school vibe come fall that we're like, let's get back into routines after the shenanigans that was summer that you deserved, because life is about having a routine, being bored of it, sabotaging it, going having fun, remembering you like your routine and going back to it. And so we're going back to it after sabotaging it in the summer, as you should have. Have a great day. Go pet a dog. Love you guys. Bye.